Hey everybody, it's time for the Dead Unicorn. This is the show where we play Dungeons and Dragons, and we weave a story, we weave a tale like, I don't know, like a fairy tale, right? And oh my goodness, she's Carrot Pants. Her. Can you hit the reconnect button? Maybe that'll work again.
It just said it's reloading because this page was unresponsive. It's reloading right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, well.
No, it says page unresponsive again.
Just, oh, dude, what happened? You gotta reload it entirely from scratch. This is the kind of quality you're gonna expect from the Dead Unicorn. I promise you. It's kind of the best. It's kind of the best. We're switching back to the Roll20 video system for this episode, and Roll20 can be a little temperamental, but you're hearing her right now because she ate all the bear's porridge. It's Crystal. He threw the witch into the oven. It's Colin. She split Sir Robin's arrow in twain. It's Helen.
I guess so. Hi.
And no one will ever guess his name. It's Tarek. And he locks women in his castle until they love him. Howard.
It's true.
I got game.
Yeah, it works.
Wow.
Don't lock women in your house. That's against the law.
So I'm getting an unresponsive message from my browser.
There's a key. They just have to solve a puzzle.
So give us 1 second. I'm going to reload the page. All right, ladies and gentlemen. When we last left off, you guys had a harrowing battle, but you came out victorious. Lugaru is unconscious, and Heseth is still paralyzed. But you thought you'd lock yourself in this beautiful fountain room and take a long rest.
Lugaru is unconscious after heroically sacrificing himself for Talia. I just feel like that should be pointed out.
Oh, yes.
I should also like to point out that I killed all of those goblins that
I saved you from.
Not
so
you.
Good teamwork.
So I kept you from being skewered.
Well, likewise. You're welcome.
Miscellaneous goblins.
At this
point,
no,
I saved you. No, I saved
maybe
you.
She can take care of herself.
More importantly, I remember at the end we took a nap. Spells were restored to my magic items.
Hit dice were replaced.
This is a long rest.
Yes.
So before the long rest, is there anything you're doing besides jarring the door closed, wedging it closed with a dagger?
I believe the last thing I said was I did that, and I made sure that Heseth would be comfortable, hoping that she wakes out of her paralysis at some point during the night or day or whatever time it is we're sleeping.
Okay, well, you all rest comfortably without anybody...
I will take a watch, sorry.
Okay, when is your watch? How are you watching?
I guess I'll offer to take the first watch.
You'll take
the first. How am I watching? I'll probably post up somewhere where I can see where I set up Heseth, so I can watch, see if she wakes up, and I'll also keep an eye on the group and mostly on the doorway, see if anything happens, and so that I can see the pool, just in case there's a horrible water monster in there that we missed that comes up while we're sleeping. So you never know, Steve.
How long are you watching, and who are you going to wake anybody up after your watch?
After a couple hours, I will need my sleep so I can get my stuff back too. Anybody else volunteer?
I guess I will.
And I'm unconscious.
Why not?
All right, and then after a couple hours, I guess I'll tap Talia, and then I will be tired and go to sleep.
Okay.
Unless something happens.
Talia, how long do you stay awake?
How long did I get to rest before I got woken up?
He said a couple hours, so 2.
Yeah, I need a full rest, so however long I can stay up before I need to sleep so that I can get a full rest because I need.
You want 2 hours?
Sure.
Okay, you get 2.
I can do longer if it's possible. If it's possible. So as long as I can watch, and still
we
get
have-
a full rest.
If we have a total of like 5 watches at 2
Well, we
hours
won't,
each,
because-
everyone will have 8 hours.
Luguru and Hesed are kind of out of the watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's only 4 of us. Darn it! Maybe I should have done it for more than 2 hours. Maybe I should have done it for 3. Can we work out that math before that?
I don't know. This is kind of in everything's kind of in, everything's kind of in chaos right now. I mean, people are down. You care more about that than so.
Yeah.
Okay, so then she's tired. You say you're tired. I'll take an extra hour before then I'll come and bother you again.
Okay. So another 3 hours, Talia. At the end of the watch, I'll need a perception check from you.
Ugh.
Oh, and let me move myself so I can see the door, exit, and the pool. That's about where I'll be set
All
up.
right.
That was no good.
No, Tarek, we can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, is Tarek been talking? Dang it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he's in the chat
was
right
good,
now.
and then he wasn't. And I rolled a terrible perception slice.
Yep. So you notice nothing, and your
I was
your
too
watch
busy
ends.
taking notes about how I gloriously massacred goblins and saved.
5 goblins.
Tarek says he can take a 3-hour watch as well.
All right.
Hey, can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. And we can
Fancy.
see you.
Bonus.
Awesome. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with my laptop, but it's been acting up lately. I can take a longer watch if needed because I only need a short rest technically.
No, that's not true.
Well,
If you're thinking about the elf thing, we don't have that.
I'm not thinking about that. I'm saying to recover fully, all I need is a short rest. I get all my action surge back, and I get all of my my second wind back.
Yeah.
That's all I really need, so I can take a short rest and still be good.
Okay. So for the final rest, watch. I guess Ahed will take the entire thing, and you can make a perception check as well. Yes,
Did I seriously roll a 2?
you did.
Well, it's
That was the
total of
longest
4.
it ever took to roll that dice. The animation went so slow on my screen.
Luguru,
Yes.
as you are unconscious, fitfully dreaming, you see a vision of your father, Quentin, in the rippling waters of the fountain.
This fountain
Is it this fountain?
Oh yes,
that I
the
haven't
fountain
actually seen yet.
that you actually haven't even seen. You haven't even seen this fountain.
Wow,
And-
this dream is strangely prophetic.
Hopefully it doesn't turn into one of those special kind of dreams that you wake up from. Yeah, we won't say anything else.
Quentin McCathian. And you see him, and he seems to be like beckoning you towards the water.
Uh-oh. That's never good.
Okay. Does he say anything, or
No, it's a weird
just
dream, but you
beckoning.
do wake up
okay?
with all of
Okay.
your health back after your long rest.
Oh man! Well, that was a good fight.
How long were you paralyzed for, Crystal?
You want me to just say it out loud?
Just kind of whisper it to me.
With sweet nothings.
Okay.
Just here, write it on that.
You just hold up fingers off camera.
That's what I was gonna do.
Unless it's too many fingers, she might need toes too.
And, you know, if the chair
jeez.
gets backwards, she throws all her
That's-
limbs in the air. It's just
that's
I don't
quite a
know
bit.
how long it's been
That's adorable.
since I got paralyzed to when we took the rest.
So you got.
Oh,
That's-
were her eyes open or closed during that time? Because I watched the thing where they were open because you said something about a fly, but when I put her to
You got
sleep,
that
I
much.
probably would have closed her eyes.
Oh,
That-
she's She's as fine as you can make her.
You can't rest with your eyes open. That's just odd.
I kind of figure I could be repositioned. I just can't move myself. Something like that.
Okay. Yeah, Lugaru,
So you're limp, not like statue.
you wake up
Okay.
with the
I
realization.
The super
nothing
weird
happened.
schizophrenia where you're just
So
posable.
casual about it. Oh, wow. Oh, man, it's nice in here. Check out this fountain. Wait a minute.
It's oddly familiar fountain.
I don't mention my dream to anybody, but I'm gonna go check this fountain out. Get a close look at it.
Okay. It is a beautiful, clear, clean fountain filled with refreshing water.
All right. I'm gonna
Meditate over my weapons while he's doing that.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump in it.
Wow, okay.
Splash around a little bit.
You jump in it. Sploosh.
Doggy paddle.
He's taking a doggy shower.
Yep.
As you are
And make a new character.
as you're in the water,
The acid burns you alive.
Roasted after all of that.
as you're in the water, you see your father in the water. You see
What?
Quentin. He walks up. Hello, lad. I see you got the message.
What's up? Swims up?
He crazy. He crazy.
Water.
The water's getting him crazy. It's got lead in it.
Only he sees this man. None of you other people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Is this
So
like
he
a,
just
this
looks
is,
like
is
he's
this like an
talking in the
Obi-Wan kind
water,
of reading
like-
vision? He's
Yeah,
like-
yeah. It's kind of, yeah. He's definitely a ghost.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. What are you doing here? What's going on? I thought you were.
Well,
I mean, you're obviously still dead.
that is it's a very complicated question. But for the most part, I'm here to help.
Great, because we saw the demon's eye, and she kind of schooled us. So, if you
Lad,
could like
lad,
give me some pointers.
she let you go. She wasn't
Yeah.
there on purpose.
Wait, how do you know that?
Yeah.
I'm dead, lad.
You've been
And,
watching me.
well,
You with me the whole time?
no.
Let me get knocked out
Unfortunately.
by goblin.
I was killed by the demon's eye.
You did nothing.
I was killed by necromantic magic. And now my soul is trapped within the sphere of entropy.
Oh, that sounds like it sucks.
This entire place you're in is a monastery to entropy. This fountain is filled with entropic magic.
Huh.
But that does allow me to come here and give you a little help.
Cool. So,
You've been doing quite well with your training. You've never been good for the two-handed sword, those claymores that I like. That's never been your
Yeah.
style, and you can never
I
be a
have two
Glasgow.
paws.
But there is something here that might help you with your own style.
Yeah.
Down the hall, and to the left, there's a statue to the immortal Alfex. At his feet, one of the priests have laid a book in
A book. huh?
as a sacrifice to him.
Great.
Take that book; it'll help you.
Do I have to read it, or is it gonna like do stuff for me?
Oh, you'll have to read it, lad.
Thought you were gonna help me. You're just giving me homework. Thought it was gonna be like a sword or something.
I mean, it's not like you don't have anybody who loves books. I'm just.
Just know,
Just don't let me see it before you.
you can't trust everything in here. Take those words to heart.
Everything or everybody?
Well, I don't know about your friends.
Yeah, me neither. I was hoping maybe you could give me some like, dead guy insight. But
Okay, this is the point where
Talia
other
is
people
amazing.
carry
Trust her
thing.
implicitly.
Luger
He
is
saved
talking.
your life.
Luger is talking to somebody out there.
Yeah, I was like, do we hear him talking in this one-sided conversation?
Yes.
Like, he's just standing there in the water, like
He's
having
talking about dead people. Like, what is
Has he
happening?
said dad or anything out?
No, he said, but you're dead.
Yeah, he
That was
did
one
say
of-
that.
Yeah, I didn't know if he had said father
no,
or
when
dad.
I did when I first saw him, I called him out. It was my dad.
Well, lad,
Dad?
one more piece of advice. This fountain here,
Stress
it's
is a
filled
real
with
thing.
magical powers, but the magic it's unstable, unpredictable. So just be careful with it. It'll only work. You can only take the magic in once per day
Okay.
until the
I
magic
have to.
ebbs out of you.
All right. Well, I wasn't gonna drink it, but now I might.
Just bathing it a bit. Shake around my fur.
So I'm watching him now because he's having an active conversation with no one, and I'm a sorceress, so I feel like that would probably catch my attention.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna step in the pool because
Okay. You step in the pool. You're in the pool. You're
Gross.
wet.
Now the water has foot gunk and
Oh,
dog
oh,
dander.
They
hey,
have fur in
Talia,
it. And
Talia, this is my dad. Dad, this is my new friend Talia.
do I see
Lad,
this?
She can't
I don't
see
see
me.
this, right?
I'm only letting you see me, or rather, I can
Not-
only let you see me.
Oh,
There
it
are
says you can't
rules.
see him, Talia. Sorry.
There are rules that I have to abide by. Not
Because there are rules
imposed.
about being a ghost or something.
I'm taking notes on this. I'm like,
Actually-
oh, you're talking to your dad right now? Your dead father?
Actually,
yeah.
Is that what's happening right? Oh yeah.
Actually,
This
lad,
is some good
it's
stuff.
not being a ghost that's keeping me from revealing myself to others. It's the fact that I'm being controlled by, and he disappears.
Oh man, he's a puppet ghost.
Did he tell you anything about what's
Yeah.
happening? Or what?
So he said he was trapped in the spear of empathy. I don't know.
Entropy?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sphere of entropy. Like his soul is trapped?
You mean like the entropic?
Well, yeah. I mean, we buried his body, so
Hmm.
it's got to be his soul.
Did he say anything about being controlled by anyone? Or is he just stuck here? Or
Yeah, I think he was trying to tell me that, and then he just sort of wisped off. He's gone now, by the way, so I should tell you that. He's not here anymore. You talk like he's not here.
that's interesting because
Yeah.
Did he say anything else?
He said he really loved me, and he's super proud of me.
That's adorable. But did he say anything else about what's happening? And you
No.
know, that was
No.
it. Just
Yep.
you're amazing, and
Yep.
he's trapped in a sphere of entropy.
Yep. Hey, you want to go look for some statues?
Statues. Yes,
All right, let's go.
yes. Let's go.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that we continue searching. Perhaps there's something in this place that will heal Heseth of her paralysis.
Like, oh yeah, she's still paralyzed. Okay, let's go, Lugaru. We'll come back later.
Oh, wait, she was paralyzed? I thought she was just asleep or something.
From what Nilavar has
Nobody
Like,
told me
she
Heseth
ain't-
was paralyzed.
She's not going anywhere.
what-
She'll be here when we get back.
from what Nilavar explained, she imbibed some of that liquid and was paralyzed by it.
Wait,
Liquid?
that liquid?
Which
And
liquid?
I point at the
The pool.
fountain.
I was like,
Yeah,
that
I,
liquid.
I,
That's
yeah, I
not-
pointed at the.
Oh.
I pointed at it.
I was just swimming in it.
I hope you didn't get any in your mouth, though.
No.
Nilavar did say it
water
heals him.
that water didn't affect me at all when I stepped in it.
Nope.
You have to drink it, I think, for it to affect
He
you.
jumped in it
I saw a ghost.
and saw
That's
a dead
exactly.
father. But
That's
did
what
I
happened.
see anything, or did anything happen to me when I stepped in the water?
Not that you can tell.
Now you're
Okay,
starting
cool.
to question whether he saw anything.
Well, I would probably believe that he saw his father because it's Just
I'm gonna go with my
probably
character
believe that.
because he doesn't know Luguru that well.
It would seem reasonable to me, but so now he's taking me to a statue, so I'm following him to the statue he's talking about because I'm like, what will?
I'm assuming that this place is playing tricks on us, so I'm not inclined to believe that Luguru saw what he believes he saw.
Oh, I'm into it. I'm like, let's go find a statue.
While this is all going on,
hurry.
Howard, you're awake and you're meditating for your spells, and you notice Hethys is still paralyzed.
I was just going to ask, am I done yet? Because if I don't do that, I won't have any spells to make.
How long do you have to...
1 hour.
In 1 hour? No, you're not done yet.
Okay, didn't think so.
So what's the rest of y'all doing?
I guess we're going searching. We're gonna go search out some of these other rooms.
Okay, Neelavar looks to be in some sort of meditative state.
I'll tell Troy Kithis to stay watch over them here, and we ask him to pin the door behind us, and we'll set up a code knock to identify ourselves when we come back.
Can do. I will make sure
Can I
he's
check
okay.
on Troy, please, real quick, and kind of ask him, hey, are you okay?
Just a couple arrows in my stomach.
I took some hits, but they were just flesh wounds. I'll be fine.
Your flesh wounds.
I'll never poop the same again. But
I don't believe what he says, and I physically look over him myself because I know that he's that way. So, does he have any kind of grievous injuries or anything, or is he really just got a few
He took some hits, but he's bandaged them himself, and they're healing fine for right now.
Yeah, I'll poke the bandage and be like,
no, he doesn't. He makes it look like he's a real tough guy. Doesn't even.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I don't believe you, but you don't look like you're gonna die. I guess I don't. I look at my book and I'm like, remember from when I poked Luguru's open wound and it just bled more. It didn't do that, so I guess you're fine.
All right.
And I'll look to Neelavar because I'm assuming Neelavar is staying here.
Oh, hey, Corey, I'm sorry. I just looked it up because I was thinking of an older edition. It's a lot shorter now. It says 1 minute per spell level for each spell on my list.
Okay.
So that's nowhere near an hour. I'm not that awesome. So I could probably come out of that.
Okay. Great. Excellent.
So you're out of. So I can speak to you then. You're out of your.
Yeah, I kind of look around, stretch. Did Luguru swim in the pool of paralysis there?
Yeah, he was talking to his dad. So we're gonna go find this statue. And are you staying here with Heseth and?
I look at Heseth. Is she still?
Yes,
gone?
She's very much gone. Did you memorize anything that'll help her?
She's got those
actually. Double check. I have lesser restoration. I was thinking about giving that a shot, but I want to look at how the spell works real quick.
All right.
Speaking of
I'm
spells,
sure my character would know how his spell works. Oh.
Hey Corey, speaking of spells, the elf race in the main book gets a cantrip. Do I start with that cantrip?
In the main book?
Yeah.
Like it's a racial feature of elves?
I can cure paralyzed, blinded, deafened, or poisoned. So yes, I will use a spell slot and cast on her lesser restoration.
No, you don't, man. That's a high elf thing, the cantrip.
Do what? Oh, you're talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heseth.
Like the opposite of high. You're low.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, all the other elf sub races get like a special bonus.
How do you invoke your incantation? Howard.
Oh, you're talking to me. I thought you were still talking to him. I didn't know what you're talking about.
How do you invoke your incantation?
All right. I've been using my scalpel as my focus or as my magic tool. So I will open up the blankets I rolled her in, my bedroll, and I lay it on her, and I say an incantation in Elvish, which I'll will hear, which is basically just going to be by the power of this magic scalpel, I awaken thee. But that's all in Elvish, and it sounds very, very awesome and polite and flowy and flowery because Elven.
All right. Heseth.
I feel like you should go to a website and find that like literal translation in Elven and actually say it.
Yeah, I agree. I second that.
You
Well,
slowly
we're
and
just
surely
the
begin
actors
to
and pretend I
move.
did that in roleplay.
You look at your toe and you
Captions.
say,
Speaks
your
in
big
Elvish.
toe.
Oh my gosh. I can move. I get up.
Hey, Seth. How was that water?
It tastes great, but it does horrible things to you.
Yeah,
I
that's
look
what I
at
heard.
Neelavar and say, I thought you said that was good water.
I said that it looked clean. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long. Did I drink that water?
Yeah, you did.
It has been so many games for this past
You still have
minutes,
you still have the benefit of. Hold on, let me get this. Oh, that's not working. Let me do it over here.
I apologize. Honestly, it's been so long. I forgot I drank it.
Well, thank you for taking good care of me.
Oh, you knew. Of course. He looks like honestly surprised. Like, oops.
Yeah, I just couldn't move.
Like you see some color actually come to his super pale cheeks. Embarrassing.
There, that's what you have. So you know. It's in the chat log.
I assume. I'm like, sorry, I'm on that other thing where I can look at my character sheet. Oh, cool.
And it's still working.
I don't know. I haven't made any. I don't know what to tell you. Apparently, Luguru saw his dead father in the water, and it's made me feel pretty good. So I apologize. I don't know what it is, but we should probably stay out of it. It's one of those random things.
Yeah.
Maybe the next person in there might turn into a vampire. Who knows?
I didn't. I felt nothing. Nothing happened to me. I stepped right in there with Luguru.
I'm
I mean, you met my
glad you're
dad.
okay.
I guess that's not a big deal.
I would just
I
stay
didn't
out
meet
of it.
him. I couldn't see anything.
You were both there.
You told me he
I don't care
said
if
that
you
I
couldn't
couldn't
see him. He was
see
there.
him
You
or
met him.
hear
It
him.
happened.
I'm
I
sure he was
introduced you.
amazing. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I just
All
heard
right.
it from you.
Anyway,
Are we going to go to the
Statue.
statue,
Yeah,
though,
let's
that
do
you
it.
were talking about?
Let's go. Yeah, let's
let's
go.
find
Yeah.
that.
it's down
Are
this
you-
hall.
Are you talking about the statue that we
really
defaced
ready to
earlier, or
get
is this a different
moving.
statue?
Different
Corey?
statue.
Excuse me?
Is this the statue of Alphax that we just defaced earlier?
You have no idea what they're talking about.
I'm
That was a
asking the
while
dungeon
ago.
master if it's the same statue, so that when we get there, I'll already know what we're talking about.
No.
So it's not the same statue. So when we get there, I'm not going to be like, yeah, that's the one I drew on. Okay, good.
Boy. So anyway, let's find the statue then.
All right. You open the door. And
Upon immediately.
as the door opens,
What
you
is
see some of the corpses laying on the ground have been half eaten. And you see a wolf, a giant wolf, with his nose.
Dire wolf?
Yeah, it's a dire situation. You see it with its nose into this goblin meat.
Oh man. Okay. I
It lifts
instantly
its
go
head
into
Oh,
and
gross.
it lifts
Puppy
its head
play
and gives you a
pose.
growl.
So I do the like playing dog thing where I put like my head down low and my tail up high and I'm wagging my tail
And he chuffs.
and I'm like kind of bouncing up and down a little bit and I'm like obviously being super friendly dog.
All
to this
right.
dog.
You want to do an animal handling? An
Good at
animal
that.
companionship
Adorable.
roll?
And I did say that. I did say that's adorable. That was in character. Because that's adorable.
Right. Okay. This beast is actually into it. He
Awesome.
seems well fed and happy.
Aw. They're so cute.
Yeah, that is pretty cute.
I feel like this is a good time to point out that I have this this wolf rider feature.
Yes.
I can ride wolves without a saddle. So I'm going to try to make friends with this guy and see if I can ride him.
Okay.
That's
Why
gonna
is
look
that
awesome.
even
I
a
hope
A
it
thing
dog
for
riding a dog. That's gonna be
medium-sized
awesome.
Yeah, I
creature?
feel like that's
To turn this
disrespectful.
wolf into to befriend it is one thing. To turn him into a mount is totally another.
Yeah. I'm going to spend
So-
some time. Like, I want him to get friendly and start hanging out with us.
I'm
And then
like,
I'm going to become
if
his
it-
best friend.
seems to
And then I'm
like-
going to start
I mean,
talking about how
he's gonna,
cool it is when
like,
people ride
sort
you.
of kind of
I'm going to
just
start
hang
like
up on.
planting the idea in his head. This is going to take like
You're gonna
some
inception.
time.
You're gonna inception him.
I'm going to whisper it in his ear at night while he's asleep.
Oh. You will be my mount.
Well, the wolf seems okay with you, but when another player gets near it, it begins to growl.
Oh, I give it lots of wide berth. That is a dire wolf.
Oh heck no! I'm all
No,
I'm all about it.
full-sized
It's
wolf
me.
for
It's
me.
me
I'm
he's
out.
growling at because I'm like, that's amazing, and he's nice to Lugaroo. So growl. Oh,
Would you
Okay,
but I'm
and I
not
start-
stepping back too far though because I still want.
would you like
I
to
still
make
need to know.
would you like,
I
to make a roll for animal handling to see if you can get nearer to it?
I'm like,
Okay. So what I want to do is like start indicating with my body language that these are my friends and they're okay, and that we can all just chill out and be cool. So,
Do you want me to roll before he does that or after he does that?
Oh wait, that was Talia.
Or is he
Told
rolling
her-
animal? I don't know if I was rolling it or he was because I'm like,
Well, he made a roll. He made a very good roll. So I will make it so everybody who wants to approach this animal can get advantage on their animal handling check.
nice because I'm already heading
Alright.
towards it. So I hope I roll well.
Cool.
Yeah,
That
we'll
one was
do-
not good, and that one was not good.
That is
You are a cat person.
Neither
I
one of
think
those.
it's pretty cool.
I mean, Hesif is my friend, so well, there you go. Look at that.
Well, it really
what I
likes
should've
it.
rolled.
Really likes Ahead.
Yeah.
It's like not the tall blue one.
Dogs are supposed to be colorblind.
It likes Hesith.
She's a cat. Come on.
non-threatening.
I wait until everyone else that's maneuvering. If they're going up to it, I'm not trying to go
Of
up to
course, the one who's the most curious about it would be the one that's like, no.
it.
I don't.
Talia, he clearly doesn't like you. You should just hang back.
Yeah.
But
You saw that racist stuff about dogs earlier.
it's because I'm super tall. That's why.
Do I need to
And-
roll to like? Do I need to roll to like slide against the wall on the opposite side of it and just move on by it?
Are you afraid of dogs?
I'm afraid of hippo-sized dogs. Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's going to attack you if you don't make any threatening moves to it. Troy
No.
Kithis, it's okay with as well. So
Wow.
All right. Yeah, I don't approach it. I just want to move on by, and I just like against the wall. Nothing threatening, moving slow. Not making direct eye contact is a challenge.
It doesn't like me, but it's so big and fluffy.
as for right now, it doesn't seem like it wants to leave its food.
Okay, I'll go by it and just try to,
Okay, you can definitely walk around it.
be nice to it, give it a pat.
And as long as Lugaroo is next to it, or Ahead is next to it, Talia can walk by it and it won't.
Man.
Okay, I'll stay near it then and make sure that you guys can pass. Or
I'll
Luger
pass
can, anyway.
slowly, looking very jealous that you're getting to like touch and pet it, and I have to walk by all cautious. And when I get by, I'll like stick my hand out like I'm gonna touch it, and then it's gonna be like, "Rawr," like, ah.
It naps at you. Ah, okay, sorry.
That is a
Well,
giant
and,
furry monster. I have no desire to touch the giant furry monster. Y'all
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
you.
I'm not
The
gonna
goblin
take my
meat is
chances
kind of
touch
gross
it
and
either.
rancid, I'm sure. So I'm going to pull out a ration from my pack, and I'm going to give it the meat from the ration.
Lugaroo suddenly recalls that the very first thing Nilavar did when they met was that Nilavar reached out and pet him. Like,
Yeah.
what? Seriously, you don't want...
You, however, do not look like a direwolf.
Thanks, I
You look
guess.
like a person.
Oh, okay.
I'm still gonna
I'll
sketch
take
it as I'm walking by because I don't care.
Oh, Troikithus
I'm
asks.
just gonna get a good look at the wolf as I go.
Troikithus asks, "Are we going into this room up here, or are we continuing past?"
I was following Lulu leading the way.
I kind of
We
wanted
need
to go up north. Check that.
Oh, Troy says, "Oh, ahead. I think I see your hand axe up there."
I look
Oh,
over to where he's pointing.
Yes, I see it too.
Oh yeah, I see. Actually, that's a longsword, I think.
Nope,
I'll go
that's not. You see your longsword actually to the south of you.
Okay, I'm gonna go pick up my weapon then.
Sword is here.
I'll go pick up the longsword, and then I'm
All
gonna
right,
go pick
move
up
on
the,
over. You can pick up your longsword.
and yeah, then I'm gonna go up north into the room. Oh come on, my screen is slow. Okay,
You guys fought a lot of goblins.
yeah, we did.
You see your hand axe up there in the north room.
Yep, I grab it.
Oh, and I think there's a javelin in there too. I never put down.
Yeah, I
Right.
think it's up at the top where that dead body is.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
threw it in. So I'll go grab that, and I kind of want to see what's in this room up here, but I'm gonna like put my ear to the door and listen first.
Okay, make a
See if there's
perception
any
check.
activity on the other side.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Troy is gonna come in and back you up.
Oh, I had advantage
Ooh.
on. we can take
Yeah,
the
you
first one.
silly. Just the
They were
first.
the
They're,
same.
they're the same
actually.
roll.
They're actually the same. Good stuff.
You hear utter silence from beyond this door.
Utter
I'm
silence.
having been
That's
through here, so
unnerving.
I'm gonna follow you too.
So I'm gonna go up to the door.
While you're doing that,
How
what are
far-
you three doing
Yeah.
down in the hallway? Luger, I know you're going somewhere specific.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the direwolf to his meal. I don't want to disturb him too much. Now that we've made friends, I'm gonna let him just chill. So I'm gonna keep making my way down the hall, make sure that Talia is safe from this ferocious beast.
All right.
Yeah,
I wanna
because
call-
I'm
call
not
it
even
Joe.
concerned that I'm like in
Somebody's
like
gonna have to read that
danger. I'm like wide-eyed, like
I-
staring at it. Like I just one time.
I
Are
want
you
to
gonna,
nickname him
like,
Chubbs.
Are you gonna
Easy.
push her along or something, or
No, I won't
Let's
push her,
go,
but I'll just
Talia.
put myself between the two of them.
okay? You just stand there for now.
It's not gonna like. Is it a he or a she, Lugaroo? I don't know.
I don't know how
I
it
don't know.
identifies. You'll have to
You know
ask.
what? Let's make a roll for that.
I'm not
That's a
gonna
tail
gender
sniffer
it.
right there.
Odd
Just
it's
not gonna
male,
assume it's
even it's
gender.
female.
You
It's
gotta
a
sniff the tail,
boy,
man. That's how it
big
works.
wolf.
It's a
Yeah.
boy. Mazel tov.
Yay!
He won't let me touch his bushy fur. So
Yeah, every time you reach out to grab it, it turns around and starts growling, and in fact, it doesn't like you behind it.
yeah.
We better
I
move
don't
along. It's getting antsy. We should just go.
It's
I'd say
actually
you smell like a
gonna
cat.
move
but
up here.
That's fine.
It's gonna
It
kind
even like Hesed. She's a cat. He didn't try to eat her.
it's gonna
What's
drag
wrong with
its
me?
corpse this way to chew on.
What did I do?
It has issues with blue.
Now I'm gonna start shoving Talia because she's not going anywhere, and
Yeah, fine.
it's getting agitated. Wait, where did it go?
It went inside them.
The
ran
It
off.
goes inside the fountain area and brought a corpse with it to chew on.
All right, fine, Lugaroo. Let's go. Yes, I
Right.
got some notes.
All right,
I would
Ahad, what
like
you
a
doing up
fur
there?
sample. Somebody should have got a fur sample. I should have gotten one of you guys to get it.
I ain't touching that thing.
I don't think it would.
I mean, Lugaroo could even Heseth could have just like put her head in its mouth. Done anything.
Okay, I'll move up to the door and I'm gonna open it.
All right, let us see what happens when you open the door.
Explosion. Yeah.
Party wipe.
Yeah.
After all that trouble.
All
Tark's
these
like,
goddamn doors.
but
You
I
see
killed a bunch of goblins. I
a
can't die
stairway that descends down into darkness.
I have dark vision. Can I see what's down there? Is there a clear landing?
Yeah, if you see all the way down there, yeah, there's a clear landing, and then it moves off in two directions, but you can't see anything else because of the ceiling.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
you know it goes kind of straight on or to the left when you get down there.
Interesting. I'll kind of look back at Heseth. Can you see through the dark?
I can.
It is filled with shadow down there. A bit unnerving for a place like this. This chapel of demons.
I think it's best if we don't head down there unless everyone else is with us.
I concur. I concur. I'll close the door. And is there a way that I can bar the door from this side?
No, there's no way to kind of lock it. Unless
Okay.
you jimmy something yourself.
I'm not worried about keeping it shut.
Door is closed.
Is there anything around here in this room that can be used to put in front of the door that
There
we
are
could
big
hear?
tables, there are beds.
Oh, those are beds.
I was looking for something more like metal, like a cauldron or a pot.
No, nothing like that in here.
Okay. Then I'll pull one of the tables over toward the doorway and just seal it off that way.
Okay, as you grab the table and start moving it, goes... We'll stop
Really
you right
nice.
there.
Big and heavy and squealy.
Guys, in the hallway, there is two doors on the left side and one door in front of you.
All right. Well, my dream is rapidly fading from my memory, but I'm pretty sure he told me to take the door on the left.
Okay? Are you opening it?
I'm going to open that door.
This one?
Always goes well.
Boom. You open a door.
Oh my
Inside.
god.
Like a statue, so.
Oh, jeez, there was no... What the hell? Give me a second, guys.
What? I'm like, oh, did the DM just say, what the hell? No.
Hey, before Lugaru steps in there, you should probably ask what that floor is.
Okay.
Marble? Very safe.
Lugaru likes to test things experientially, so
Hi,
he's going
Lugaru,
to
we
stand on the
like you.
floor.
You're gonna die one of these days, and I'm gonna be sitting there witnessing it. I just have a feeling.
Room. Okay.
He's gonna get
Is
roasted.
that
There's gonna
really
be
your biggest concern? Is that when
This
I die,
room?
you're going to be there to see?
This room is dominated by a familiar image of a leering pagan god. As usual, carved from a block of granite. The gems that occupy its eye sockets have already been plundered. Before the statue is a shallow stone pit, about 6 feet long and 3 feet wide. At the base of the statue are 2 books.
They're on
2
ritual
books.
sacrifice.
There
Yeah,
are 2
they're
books.
great. They're good reads.
Oh, damn it.
One of them takes your soul, and the other one, teaches you how to do
One-
blood sacrifice. So great job.
One of us tells the truth and one of us only lies.
Says the lying one.
All right.
It's the little book of lies, though.
I'm going to,
Just a little book.
without touching anything, I want to look at the books and see if I can identify anything on the covers or tell
Okay.
anything about them from this
On the
distance.
first book, both books are bound. One is bound in leather, and the other
Human
is.
skin.
It looks
That's
like
what I was thinking.
it looks like it's bound in some sort of wood with like a crisscross binding on the side to keep everything
Human
together.
Skin.
More like a notebook.
Hmm.
But it looks like it's a little thin. It looks like it was supposed to be thicker, and it's kind of deflated a little.
Like it had pages torn out or something.
Something like that. Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
But it looks like it's not a notebook. Definitely, it was made to be a book.
Okay. But I can't read the titles or anything.
There's no title on it.
Okay.
So the area around the statue that's black, did you say that's a pit?
Before, in front of the statue.
Shallow pit.
Before the statue is a shallow stone pit, 6 feet long and 3 feet wide and 1 foot deep.
Oh, that's not.
It's like
Big
a
deal.
step down.
So, Luguru, what you got there?
A couple of books.
You hear a sound like something being slid across stone in the distance.
Oh. That was weird.
These statues are coming to life. This is a problem. We should break this thing.
That would be pretty cool.
Oh, like,
my
can
guest.
Possibly
I
bad.
see the books that you have there?
I try. He said it, so I try to push the statue
you,
over.
You take
I'm sure
the.
it's just me going.
So
and
I'll pick
anything.
up. I'll pick up both the books, and I'll
Okay.
hand the leather-bound one to Talia.
Okay.
I'm
Start
gonna look it
thumbing-
over.
thumbing
I
through the other
obviously immediately start flipping through pages. I want to see what
All
it is.
right.
I go
The
straight
book,
for like a table of contents
The
or like
first-
the highest level of information I can get because I do not want to get down to the details. I
Talia,
don't even like to read.
you open the book, and the first page of the book says "Dominance of the Five Rings in Common," and
Oh,
is a
So it's
treatise
legible.
on some sort of martial arts.
That sounds strangely familiar.
You, Luguru, it's you open the book, and it is in a strange calligraphy language that you do not understand.
Okay.
I probably will also not understand it, but this book is about some kind of martial arts. You could probably
Ooh,
read this. It's in
Yeah,
common.
I want that one. Yeah, let me see that.
Let's trade. So we'll
All right,
trade.
we trade books.
So basically, it
Okay,
says that
what's this
you
one?
you need to dominate each one of the five rings: matter, energy, time, thought, and entropy, in order to be a master of the sword and the master of your own soul and destiny.
Okay.
I continue to push and try and knock over the giant statue, and I continue. I'm sure
It's really big. It's huge. You can make a strength check. Sure.
I will. Sure, that's going to be hilarious.
Okay, can I look at we traded books, so
Yeah.
can I see if I can recognize this one?
It's in a strange calligraphy language that you've never seen before.
Wow.
Are there any pictures or is it language?
I slipped. I hurt my knee for a moment. Like,
Yeah.
Throw your back
All
out.
of our
I just look over at him like,
I'm
what?
doing the
are
Family
you
Guy
doing?
thing, laying on the ground, going.
Spraying everything.
Yeah, you spraying your entire body.
What are you doing?
Trying to break the statue.
Why though?
Alphax.
It is a Valfax.
You know, evil, demon, god, terrible person.
I think the statue's winning.
You know, you're a lot of help.
That demon god is pretty strong, very, very resilient.
I mean, maybe there's a lesson to be learned in this.
Right. Use magic weapons.
So,
Gotcha.
as one thing you notice about this book is that there have in the translations of this, or I'm sorry, in the book that has the weird calligraphy in it, a lot of things have been crossed out and redacted so you can't read it, and pages have been torn out.
So I'd have no idea what it is, right? Even though I have a partial translation guide, but it's not the same language.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need
like,
to
oh,
raise
no,
it
it's not-
up.
it's not
like
the
if I
same
look
language.
at
No,
my
no, no.
translation guide in this book, are they the same?
No,
Are they familiar?
they are totally separate languages.
I'm gonna keep this book because you never know.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna keep my book because it's about swords and stuff.
Yes.
So
Okay, so let me see.
It is-
Strange calligraphy book. Is that what? I don't know what to name it.
Yes, strange book. It's a bamboo book with calligraphy language, maybe.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Why don't you give me a moment and I look at this stuff over, and I pull out I have a scroll here that I got recently, I pull out my scroll of detect magic, and I think there's a way to tell what's really going on here. And I will cast detect magic. The scroll doesn't go anywhere. I will fold it up, but I have detect magic up now.
Wait, so
I
you
have
just
an
cast
actual magic item.
you legit just cast actual detect magic on yourself without the scroll?
I have the scroll right in front of me. What are you talking about?
Well, I can't see you anyway. I'm just trying to confirm what the actual objective reality is.
That is what actually happened. Yes.
Neither book nor statue nor the pit that is in front of the statue are magical. There's nothing magical in this room.
Okay, the statue I don't think is going to spring to life on us. I don't see any magic at all in this room. Unless, does anyone have any magic items on them? Because you're in my area.
I mean,
Luguru is magic.
I am magic. Thank you. My focus. Hello.
Well, also, you all have stuff on you that you might have gotten from Corey's, previous adventures that he's run. If you didn't know it was magical, I would now know. If you're within 30 feet of me, I will sense magic.
That
and I will be able
spear.
to tell you.
Luguru, do you have the spear? Who has that spear?
I don't.
Oh,
I've got berries.
S-P-E-A-R.
Those berries might be magical.
Spear.
Hey, Corey, real quick, can you tell me again what the 5 rings are?
They are
Yeah,
matter,
10 minutes.
energy, time, thought, and entropy.
Larry, Mo, Curly.
All right. Thank you.
And John Stamos.
This book seems to put a lot of emphasis on how to use entropy to your advantage.
Okay.
But it is a definite guide on it is a far western art by the Rakastan people of the Savage Coast, known as samurai.
Okay. I should probably show this to Heseth.
Man, I want to see the book now.
Oh yeah, we're gonna read this around the campfire later.
We gotta practice. Me and Luguru can practice our swordsmanship.
All right, back to the people in the room. You move the table in front of the door. It is now there.
There's a loud noise that we heard in the background.
Yeah, so if you're jumpy, you might hear that and be like, "What
I had
is going
a
on?"
hernia moving the table.
I blew my back out.
He's like, at the same time.
Yeah, me and the Lavar. Goddamn elves. All right, so after I move the door, the thing in front of the door, I'm going to direct myself and Heseth and Trachithus, and we're hopefully we will start heading toward where the rest of the group is, so that I can inform them about this lower.
I'm going to go back to meet with them actually, because my spell lasts for 10 minutes, so I'm going to walk around, see if I can spot anything before it runs out.
That
Of course.
courtyard is definitely magical.
You come back outside, and on this half-eaten dude, there is something glowing magical on him.
Okay. Hey, is there anything magical on Ahead? He's right in front of me. Hi, Ahead.
Actually, no. I have everything as mundane that I have. But I will look at the goblin corpses. Does any of them have a shield?
Yeah, that one with the pink dot has that very nice shield. All of them have shields, but
I'm gonna pick up
Are
the
we
shield.
both looking at the shield?
yes,
Corey?
you're both looking at the
Right,
shield.
the guy who had the
We're both
red
reaching for the
shield
shield
and the
then.
blue sash.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to pick up that shield because I need something to help defend
Okay.
myself.
We are both reaching for the shield, though.
Okay.
Your hands meet, and then your eyes.
I touch his hand gingerly.
I grab the shield and look at you weird.
This ain't that kind of party.
I'm just playing. I'm gonna look. If you grab the shield, I'm gonna look at you and say, "Is it any good?"
Let me look it over for a moment. Corey, is it of a specific sphere of magic or school of magic? Because I would know. I don't know the spell, but if it's like enchantment or abjuration.
Yeah, it is an enchantment. Yeah, it's definitely an enchanted shield. Like
I
general.
look at you and I look at the shield and I go, this shield has an enchantment upon it. Do you know how to use a shield? I have a shield on my back already, which so
I've been well trained in the use of a shield. However, I did not outfit myself with one upon entering on my adventure.
I think for now it's fine to let you use the shield. Then I'll continue to use my old one.
Okay, yeah, I just don't want to get caught with that 13 EC anymore.
All right.
If you want to trade your shield, I don't mind picking up your old shield if you want to take on the enchanted shield.
If we do that, and if we have time, I will be able to possibly. I have a way that might discern what this does, but I don't guarantee it.
Then hold on to it. It's obviously
Right.
some kind of magical
Well,
thing.
then, yeah.
Some eye for magic.
This
All of
shield
these,
is from Case Catone, and I described the history of that shield that I already have, the one with the, I think it was a green dragon or something on it.
Oh, right.
yeah, it does have a green dragon on the shield. It's a.
Well, I will definitely take up the shield.
It is.
Is it a normal shield?
Yeah, it's a normal shield
yeah,
+2.
Mechanically, it's normal, yeah.
Okay.
It's just pretty.
Howard, the shield you have is lighter than it feels and gives you a good range of motion as you test it out. It will confer a +1 bonus to your armor class.
All right, beyond the normal +2 for shield.
Yes, so +3 in total. It is a +1 enchanted
Although I
shield.
like the idea that it's lighter and less shieldy. Oh no!
So it is actually very easy to figure out what this shield does just by picking it up
Okay.
and testing it out.
One of these goblins had a spear, if I'm not mistaken. Is that
They
correct?
all toss their spears kind of into the room. Troy Kithis has one of the spears because they broke his short sword.
I want to
Yeah, so
check
I would
these
like to pick up one of
goblins.
those spears. I'll take that with me as well.
I'm going to move past the dog, but I'm not going to it, or the direwolf, but I'm not going to him. Do you want me to finally make that roll? I never did make it.
Yeah, go ahead and make the roll.
There's nobody else there this time.
It's just a regular roll, nothing,
Gotta hate
no
everybody.
advantage.
You are a hater. Yeah, let me put your advantage on.
No advantage because
No advantage.
The other guys
are
aren't-
in
That's right, I don't have that now. That's right.
yeah, you missed your chance.
Did it not work?
Oh,
There you
there
go.
we
there it is, 13.
A 13. Let me check out Mr. Direwolf and see if he buys your.
I am no way coming near him. I'm just trying to move past him into the larger area.
He'll let it go. He'll let you. He'll let you pass on by.
I want to check these goblins and see if any of them have studded leather armor that I might be able to use.
Well, the regular goblins have leather armor, just plain leather armor, and some of it has been eaten through.
Yeah.
What about the hobgoblins? Do
And,
they have any better armor?
The hobgoblins have chainmail.
Chainmail's a step up. I would be down to wear chainmail.
All right. It's not been eaten through, but it's kind of bloody with hobgoblin blood.
Chain mail. Wow, that's heavy.
Oh, I'll
leather.
just go and clean it in the fountain.
This is heavy armor, by the way, so you know.
I can only use
That should be
light
fine.
armor.
I mean, it'll take away my dex bonus probably, but for now it'll be fine.
Okay.
I just need something that's going to help me survive this any encounters that we expect downstairs specifically.
Also, you'll have disadvantage in stealth.
That's fine.
I mean, if we're being attacked.
I kind of wish my race would give me a bonus to stealth. That would make sense, but I guess not.
Corey, I move within 10 feet of the water.
Yes,
And I have Detect Magic still up.
it is definitely magic.
Is there any particular school, or is it something else?
It's
Because I think that's an option. You can just say it doesn't look like a normal school of magic. You don't have to.
yeah. It's definitely some sort of divine magic.
Okay. That's interesting to know. Because divine has a different implication than other types. I'm going to walk basically all the way around the pool and then come back down.
Okay, you notice the
I'll
magic
do a
is
circuit.
is less powerful at one side of the pool than the other side of the pool.
Is it the end by the fountain that's more powerful, or the far end?
Exactly. The end that's
fountain?
kind of bubbling out. The fountain is definitely the magic part.
All right. The fountain itself, I assume, also magical. Or at least the water in it.
Yes. In fact, that's where the strongest part of the magic comes from.
All right.
So apparently,
I now have an 18
the magic.
armor class. Yay.
From what you can get from it, the magic probably fades with time, and so the older water at the farther end, it's probably less magical than the...
As I'm making my way around that fountain, there's a moment that I'm like intensely looking at the fountain, and then I go, whoop, and then I gingerly sidestep the dire wolf, and then continue on. I'm like, oh, I forgot that was there. Whoa. And I will try to move back on out of here, and I will see if I can find someone else to go tell what I found. Heseth?
Hold on, she's taking a little break.
Oh, she sure is. She's done.
Yeah, I'm going
All
to get a drink
I,
while that's
I
happening.
pull my head out of this book long enough. I stick my head out in the hall to see what everybody else is up to, and I see Ahed
Looting bodies.
gearing up with this like sweet new shield, and he's like pulling the chainmail over his head as I look
It's
out.
not a sweet new shield. He's using my shield. The thief, kill him.
Oh, right. Well, you're standing right there, so.
Yeah, and I'm holding a new shield. So.
And I say, "Wow, nice gear, man."
That was an accident, by the way. Trying to figure out how to delete this. It's Nillivar's shield.
That scurry wasn't sneaky. We all saw it.
Well, it's done him some good, so maybe it'll do you some good too.
Hopefully
But that chainmail's gonna really, man, that looks sharp on you, man. I just gotta say, you look really good at chainmail.
I'm gonna actually go and kind of rub the blood off of the chainmail.
I've got something that kind of matches it that I don't really ever use if you want it.
Interesting proposal, Luguru.
It's a spear, and it's pretty cool. It's like a regular spear, but like 2 better.
I'm fairly proficient with spears.
I am not. Poking things apparently is just beyond me. So, if you want it, or just like hang on to it, it'll still be mine. Just so you understand that. But
sure.
you could stab guys with it.
If it'll be of help to us during our adventure, I'm sure that it will come to use. And if you ever need it back, please just inform me, and I will gladly return it.
So I give Ahed my +2 spear.
Oh, wow.
Well, I have, if anyone needs it, I do have in my things a kit that allows me to repair things if any of your equipment needs fixing. If anyone's had holes put in them.
Oh, does it have any spare bow parts? Because I like really jacked up my bow.
Let me see your bow.
All right. I hand it over.
Okay. I take your bow and kind of like move away from everybody else so I have some room to work.
All right, it'll take
and
a
I
little...
will pull out a kit full of different liquids and powders, and I work on the bow with my back kind of covering what I'm doing because it's an herbalism kit. It's the wrong kit. And I will mend his bow, and then I will give it back to him. Mending.
Mending is a ritual cast, I believe.
Yeah, it takes 1 minute.
Okay. While he's mending that bow, Talia, what have you been up to over there all by your lonesome?
Well, I was in the room and then I stepped out into the hallway, so I'm kind of still by the doorway.
Okay.
And I'll go up behind Luguru because the wolf is still in the room and doesn't want anything to do with me. So I'll stay back here in the back and just watch everybody else not be attacked by the wolf.
Talia, if you would like to make some notes, because I know that's like your thing, that pool and the fountain next to it, I believe it contains divine magic. That is what one of my kits have shown me.
Divine magic that your kit showed you.
Yes, I have multiple powders and things for it to determine different things. Trust me, that is divine magic.
Kind of like when a lifeguard like tests the chlorine in a pool.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay, but I'll make a note of it being divine magic. Although
it comes from the fountain. The
curious
pool, it's
because
in
nothing
the
happened
fountain.
when I stepped into it. But Lugaru saw his father and Heseth fell out. Like I don't.
It might be interesting since the divine magic still flows from the fountain into the pool to collect water samples from the fountain itself, but I don't know what you use them for, except maybe your own experimentation. I don't know exactly what all you do.
I mean, the wolf's in there. I can't.
Who? Hey, Nil,
I could walk you
Howard,
past the wolf.
Like with the wolf's in there.
said you mended a bow?
Get
What
it,
bow did you mend?
Mine.
Luger's.
Okay, Luger's. Nice.
Do
if
you
you-
have a broken bow also?
Yeah,
You can see me handing his fixed bow back.
Yeah, the tip of my bow broke off, if you remember correctly, and I could definitely use it.
Do you have the other piece?
I do, yeah. It just snapped in one part at the top, so we have a full complete bow. I just needed to reforge it, I guess.
And Nilavar says, and my short sword, they snapped it in two with their dirty feet.
Why would
Their
I
dirty
say
goblin feet.
Do you mean Troy Kithis said that? Because you said Nilavar.
I'm sorry, Troy. Troy says that, yes.
I was like, what are we talking about?
Troy says, my short sword was snapped in half.
Did I make my magical double? I'm confused.
If you can somehow repair that.
Sure, give them all to me. Just leave me alone so I can concentrate on my tools.
Very well.
And I will move away from everybody else. And I will spend another couple of minutes in mending.
Yay, my bow is no longer damaged. Sorry for
Okay,
you.
so is Lugaru walking me past the wolf? Can I roll again on this thing, or was that like a once and he hates your guts forever roll?
Yeah, I don't like multiple rollings for things because it feels like you're just rolling and rolling until you fail.
Okay, Lugaru,
So
can you escort me past the dire wolf so that I can get a sample of the water from the fountain, please?
All right, let's go. And I'm gonna go up to the direwolf casually, not really paying attention to
I'll
it.
squat
Just walking
behind
towards it.
Lugaru. I'll make myself smaller because I'm obviously 3 feet taller than Lugaru.
And I'll just walk up to it and kind of stand next to it
Okay.
calmly.
With your animal handling roll, you know that if you want this direwolf to come with you, you need to give it something it wants.
Yeah, for sure.
And right now it's got its fill of food, so maybe if you got it better food? It's either
So I just need it to not attack me so that I can get some water out of this.
all right. You go up to the fountain, it gurgles up water into the basin, into the
So I have a
Cool.
water skin. I'm going to dump out the water that's currently in it and refill it with this water.
Okay, you have water from the
Just remember
fountain.
not to
Special
drink it.
water.
Fountain water.
A cursed
Oh, wait,
fountain
from the
water.
fountain?
I don't want. Yes.
Oh, you're not feeding it to the wolf. You're just collecting it.
No. I'm just collecting it for my own.
I was
He's
really
become
hoping somebody was
sentient.
like,
Stole my bow. Run. Don't ask questions. Just run.
I'm like divine magic water. I have no idea what it's actually going to do, but
I think we should throw it on vampires.
So I will tell you guys there is a pathway through this rest hall, or what do they call it? What is the term for that? Mess hall. There you go. This mess hall has a door on the other side that leads to a tunnel underneath the cathedral or this monastery. Maybe worth an investigation, but I would not venture to go alone.
okay, I'm going to
Yes,
squeeze
I
past
think
the
we
wolf and all
should
these nasty, dead,
head down
half
the
partially
stairs.
eaten, gross, disgusting amalgam of deadness.
Yeah, you've been stepping over bodies.
Yeah. Partially eaten bodies too at this point. Pretty gross. Are we just gonna hang out here by all the?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go north and try moving the table again. If y'all are willing to travel with me into this unholy abyss, then let's do
I'm
it.
not- I'm not normally overly concerned with monetary wealth, but at the same time, it seems lately it could have helped. Should we be checking those corpses for money pouches?
I look back at you and say, I mean, I have no problem with us looting them.
Yes, we probably should.
It is
It is
Especially
my
to
assumption
stock
that
up
they
on
also have no problem with us looting them.
potions.
Does
I
anybody
don't believe they have any
turkey
complaints.
or like Like,
Yeah, I have jerky. I have
Great.
jerky in my rations.
Can I get a little piece?
I give you a ration's worth of jerky.
Sweet, thanks. Okay, I start doling out little, like, teeny little torn off pieces of jerky to the dire wolf.
Oh, that might be better. Let me see if he likes that better than the food that's
Then the
already
fresh
there.
meat.
I tried offering it to him earlier. I don't know if he took it.
Well, yeah,
But I
he
assume
really
he
does
did.
like that stuff because it actually is better for him. So
He's been eating goblin, and that's just like steak.
yeah.
Dire wolves don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
I love bacon. I love you.
So I give him a couple little pieces of it, and then I let him see me like take the rest of the handful and stuff it in my pack.
Roar!
Okay.
He eats your entire pack and everything
Who's-
in it.
and then eats you.
Who's looting corpses?
I'm gonna search through some of them.
Okay, the one right in front of you has it's just a goblin,
Mhm.
and on the
But he has
goblin
1,000 gold pieces.
you find a scimitar, a short bow with a few arrows. He's wearing leather armor, and he has 2 gold, 9 silver, and 3 copper.
Okay.
I will provide search stuff, but really all I want
Which-
is arrows. 'cause
Where
I need
are
to
you?
refill
You're gonna search that one way up there.
Yeah.
Silver
He has
line.
he has the same kind of stuff on him, except he has 2 gold, 1 electrum, and 17 copper.
One electrum? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's an electrum piece.
1 electrum, 2 gold, and 1 copper, you said?
17 copper, I believe I said.
17 copper.
Silver.
One electrum is 1/5 gold. Is that right?
I think that's right.
Yeah. And electrum's 2 silvers worth, right?
Yes.
Okay, does he have arrows, though? I'm looking
Yes,
for arrows.
he has
to replenish.
arrows.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the arrows from
He
this
has-
guy too.
He has 5 arrows. That guy
Perfect, that
has
gives
3
me a
arrows.
full quiver.
Okay.
Back up to 20.
Anybody else searching a corpse?
There are corpses all in that hallway where you guys are.
Oh,
Busy
right.
with
I'll
the
catch
dire wolf.
more of them.
Electrum is 50 cents. It's half gold.
It's
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's half gold.
Oh,
Alright.
so it's a 50-cent piece.
Oh, that's what I thought. I was like, I thought an electrum was worth half of a gold, and then you were like, no,
I
it's
don't know.
a fifth.
It's an electrum
I
piece.
Googled.
No, electrum
Couldn't
pieces
remember.
are mysterious and confusing. You don't know what an electrum piece really is.
They're
I
like
mean, it really
Bitcoin.
just means that it's a mixture of
What you
silver
do
and
is,
gold.
when you go to pay for something, you slide the electrum forward, hope that no one else knows either, and go, will you take a platinum?
So move yourself to the next corpse and show me which corpse you're looting there, Hesith.
I'll one of the guys on this pile.
That guy? Okay. On him, you find 10 gold, 13 silver, 20 copper, and a shiny brass key.
Ooh.
To a chest
He's also
full of
wearing-
electrum.
No, he's not wearing chainmail anymore, so.
Yeah, he already
It's
got
just-
stripped.
And a longsword.
And a
It's actually just a bunch of
Alright, you
nickels.
hear a large, like,
In the
sound of
Yeah.
a table being moved
Yeah, I know what's going on.
as the table gets moved back to where it was to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
Yeah. All right. Anybody searching any more corpses? You want to search that last corpse there? The wolf won't let you. Well, he might now. He's more interested in Lugaroo.
The jerky.
He was okay with me earlier.
Yeah, he is.
He was okay with everybody but me.
I'm trying to occupy him. I'm trying to like hold his attention with the jerky and make friends.
I'm like, I have jerky.
trading dog tips.
My
How to
jerky.
groom yourself well.
So, any more? You're gonna keep searching corpses?
Yeah.
Okay.
If no
Next
one else
corpse
is gonna look at these guys.
Next
I'll
corpse
look at all of them.
is wearing chainmail. Got a longsword. And he has 6 gold, 2 electrum, and 12 copper pieces. All right, Ahead, you open the door, right?
Yeah, once I get the table back.
Yeah, you got that table pulled back. Let's open that door back up. Move yourself next to the door. And you can open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk that dinosaur.
Get Swifty.
You didn't say that.
I'll get Swifty in here.
Yeah.
Shit on the floor.
Oh,
Gross.
okay. We'll leave that to the direwolf.
And you see the same.
He will. He's going
You see
to.
the
It's gonna
same
happen.
Probably already
descending
has, huh?
staircase.
He's eating a lot.
Okay, I can move in one space.
All right. So you can go on up into there, into that area.
I kind of grab my shield, like have the shield up in front of me, and pull out the spear, like I'm gonna be ready to
All right,
take on
Heseth,
whatever.
there's a
down
big
the stairs.
mangled corpse that most of it is dead and destroyed. And
Oh,
it's kind of
this is
gross
the one
to
that's
get to.
mostly
Yeah,
eaten.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think I'll just leave that one, but I don't think anyone's checked here.
Oh, that was the last one you checked.
Oh, I thought I was checking
You-
this.
There were more
the
outside.
oh, yeah, that was the one with the key. This is the one with the 2 electrum.
Okay.
So you've checked all 3 of these guys right now.
I don't really feel the need to search through the pile of meat.
All right. So, Neelavar, you see Ahead walk into this room. You're not sure what that room is because you don't have a good viewpoint of it.
I don't. No, I can tell that I don't because, that whole shadow thing. But I will go back him up.
All right, Troy will come on up and join you up there.
Come on the train. It's a choo-choo train.
So, everybody down in the hall, what's going on with you guys?
Well, I'm going into the room. Because
Okay.
That's where we were headed, right?
Sure.
So,
I'm going to start making my first moves away from this direwolf and see if he'll follow me yet.
All right. Everybody move their character where they want them to go.
Time to follow.
I mean, I can make some more room up here in the room if I
Let me
just
go
move
to
over one.
object. Yeah, he'll kind of follow you.
Okay, as soon as he catches up to me, I give him a little piece of jerky.
Oh, excellent. That'll work.
Positive reinforcement. I like it.
Yeah.
training. You have a clicker? You got a clicker too? You got to click the clicker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna train him with the commands are going to be in Lupin. So speak Lupin. I don't think any of the rest of you guys do.
Nope.
So I'm going to start teaching him like sit and stay and stuff. But you guys think I'm just barking at him.
Are y'all going to head down into the depths of the monastery?
Yes.
Following
Yeah.
along.
I
In
am.
the
I'll
hopes of
go
finding
first.
a
Looks like.
portal.
Yeah, I'll go down first.
Okay, I'll need us to set this all up then. It's a new...
Get your new shield out, sir.
Oh my.
Yeah, I got the shield and the spear. That way I can phalanx them.
My shield
File
right there
Bailey.
as well.
I mean, going from a 13 AC to an 18 AC is great. I'm happy with that.
I wish
It's a
I'd
huge
found
jump.
some armor I could use.
You can't use chainmail?
No,
Yeah,
I can only
heavy
use
armor
light
stuff.
armor.
There we
Chainmail
go.
is heavy. That
There's
would be like
Ahead.
double bad.
And
Yeah.
you went from a regular weapon to a +2, right?
Yes, I went from a regular weapon to a +2 weapon, which is awesome. But I
This is a
still have
big
my
level for you.
exactly. And if I level up this game until like next game, I will have I'll have quite a bit of magic as well.
Oh,
Where's Talia?
Are you going to be an Eldritch Knight?
Yeah, I'm gonna do an Eldritch Knight.
Those are awesome, man.
Yep, I couldn't resist playing a Gish. I needed to. Felt it in my skivvies.
Like this. Put them there. Okay, everybody's at the far top right of the map, and I am not seeing anything except for your.
I see the
Oh, yeah,
tiny
I'm
square.
actually
Let me zoom
physically
in some.
unable to
Yeah, I
use
see
heavy
myself, but
armor.
that's all I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
too.
weird.
I'm not strong enough.
Yeah, I see me.
Let me fix this. Let me do my best to fix it. That work? Nope. That work? There we go.
Yay.
There we go. I can see.
All right, you are now underground.
So moving left is where we're going, right?
Yeah, you're all the way to the right, and you're going to be moving to the left. So top right corner is where you're starting. Everybody see yourself.
Yep.
Good.
So it's dark, so I can't see anything.
No, Talia can't see
I don't have dark
anything.
vision, so.
So yeah, she still
I
can't see
have a
anything.
torch.
You know
I can
what,
I can light a
Talia?
torch
I
for you if
actually
you want.
have a lantern.
Please. Because I can't see. It's dark.
And I noticed that the dire wolf is peering out into the dark, like he can't see anything either. So I'm like, yeah, we
Essex,
should maybe
you're
light
holding
it.
onto a
get a
lantern, you
light.
said?
I have
Dire
a
wolves can't see in the
hooded
dark? I have no
lantern,
idea.
No,
and I actually have 2 flasks of oil that can be used in it.
Are you using them?
I am not using them. I can actually give them to you, Talia.
Will somebody do something? Because I can't see a damn thing.
So do you light
I
the
see
lantern and give it
darkness.
to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello,
Talia,
darkness, my old friend.
you are handed a lit lantern. What is the light radius on that lantern?
Let me look it up. I am in the
1,000
equipment
feet.
section
I
right now.
mean, hold on a second. Before you give that to me.
Do you need both your hands?
So, instead of giving that to me, can I just cast light on like my focus or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
not
can
my
cast
focus.
light on whatever.
Yes, you can do that, of course.
Yeah, I'll do that because it's a cantrip and I won't waste anybody's.
What's the? Can you click on your light
materials.
spell so I can know what the radius of your light is?
What? I couldn't hear you.
Could you click on your light spell so I know what the radius of your light is? Just click on your
It's not
spell
on
so I
my
can see it.
It's not on my list.
It's not on your list.
Mm-mm.
Then you don't have it.
Hold on. There it is. There it is. Did it do it?
Oh, it's under
Here
spells.
it is.
You got
I
to
just
click on your
clicked it in.
spell
We're good to
tab.
go.
There it is. 1 hour for bright light in 20 feet, and then additional light, dim light for 20 feet. So you have 40 feet of light that dims at 20. Save changes. There. Can you see now?
Yes.
You should make it so that we can all see her brightness, because that'll affect people with dark vision as well around her.
I think I have 100
Give me a
or
second.
90.
I'll flare
Because
some light.
for us,
Got it.
dark is dim and dim is
Yeah.
Got
bright.
it.
Yeah,
Now
there you go.
everyone can see her light. Can
Yep.
everybody see her light? It shouldn't
Yep.
change Tarek, but it should change everybody else. Because Tarek has advanced dark vision that looks like bright light.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that.
He also sees even further, I think.
Yes,
Sorry, I
yes.
can't see in the dark. So,
Yeah, I
You
get
have the
to see.
sunlight disadvantage though?
I
That
don't
will
know.
Also make
Oh,
it
that's
so
better than a
that
drow then.
Yeah.
We will be able
That's
to
the
see
that's
her
the
if she
bonus that I
goes
got basically.
far away.
I gave up a cantrip for extended vision, which isn't bad. I like the dark vision. 90
I like
feet.
my cantrip because I chose Booming Blade.
Booming Blade is great. If I had a cantrip, I would also take probably Booming Blade or a similar one.
Wait,
But,
wait. Hold on. Do all elves get a cantrip?
All elves
No,
get
the high elves get the cantrip.
Yeah, high
well,
elves
actually,
get a cantrip.
but all elves get some kind of spell or ability. Like
It should
Will
say-
elves get a special ability. Shadow elves, the House of Shadow, get minor illusion. And
We'll
the Shadow
talk
Guard
about
get
it.
a
We'll talk
teleport.
about it after
Yeah,
the
no,
game.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no worries.
We'll talk
Um,
about it after the game. Okay.
I'm going to take a couple steps though.
You got
Okay.
a long hallway in front of you that bones out into a T intersection. So I kind of described it a little wrong when we were upstairs.
It bones out.
T bones out.
North or south?
I'm
Left or
thinking.
right?
I'm thinking left, going
Mugaru?
down the northern passage.
I'm going to give you control of the direwolf for right now so you can move it with you.
Cool.
But that doesn't mean it's going to totally follow everything it says.
Okay.
Controlled by Mugaru. Save changes. You can now move the direwolf.
Okay.
Hey, Head, didn't you say to go south? Because I don't see you anymore.
No, I went north.
You totally said south, you dick.
I thought I said left.
South,
Sorry.
which is why
Left
I was
is
confused
south.
when he headed north.
Is it? I thought left was that northern passage.
Which way were you facing?
He walks backwards into dungeons.
This is why we have cardinal directions, you guys.
Yeah, so I went north and then left and then west.
Okay.
Yep, you
Hi,
did.
that's it.
Oh, there you are.
This is not left.
It's
I
west.
sound like Mugaru when I'm annoyed.
I'm gonna continue down the hallway. Is that a door?
Huh, looks like a door.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the door and listen to it. Chink, 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 chink.
Make
That's
a perception check.
Perception check.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I listen to and give him advantage?
No. You
That's
can't
not
help with
something
that.
you can help with.
With your golden
Well,
elven.
I could listen as well. I mean, the door's in
Yes,
front of
you
both.
can
Yes,
also
yes. You
do
can
it.
both.
I didn't
You
know
can
if you wanted
both
to remain
make a
invisible
perception
walls
check.
Or one takes advantage.
Well, I'm pretty sure if there's anything there.
You're in his
I'll
other
get
ear
through
going,
it.
listen, 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 listen.
Yeah.
Am I
Try to
helping?
focus. Try to focus on the sounds across the door. Try to just
Jeez.
shut my voice
This
out
room.
and focus on what you're doing.
Ah, there it is. Okay, 21 and a 15. The 15, you don't hear anything. Seems pretty quiet in there. 21, you hear...
Squeaky mice.
You hear a little something bubbling,
Something
like
bubbling.
a liquid. It's very faint, though.
Okay,
Perhaps
since
there's another-
Mugaru isn't up
Then-
against the door right now,
Then you hear a small crack, like a fire is cracking a log.
There's soup going on in there.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
There's some delicious food in here. Let's break this door down and get munching. He's like,
Wait. We could just try the door.
yeah. I was gonna say at this
I
point,
can check it for traps.
I'm going to look back at the rest of the group and kind of give them a hand, like a military hand signal to like move
Has
forward.
you say check for traps? Because I will immediately step back and give you room to do your thing.
Yes. Since we don't have our door buster up here right now.
I gotta keep my
That's
new pet
investigation.
in the light so you can see. And the light is moving real slow.
He's suffering from a disadvantage to all rolls due to distraction from puppy.
Okay, you find no traps.
Adorable.
This door does not seem to be trapped.
That would be me, because I'm still
Okay,
trying.
it
Why
looks
doesn't it
safe.
love me?
Okay. If she gives the signal that it's clear, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
Ooh, it is a cauldron.
In this
I'll
dirty,
put my hand to my mouth like this.
the first thing you notice is the smell coming out of this room. In this dirty,
horrendous?
vile-smelling chamber, a smoky fire is dying in a large fireplace, and a kettle holding some greenish-black stew simmers over coals. 3 large wooden benches, 2 chairs, and a table fill the room. On the table is a large jug and 3 wine-stained goblets, 2 of which are tipped over next to a sticky pool of wine. The goblets are crusted with dried wine and dirt.
Are they fancy looking goblets?
Yeah, go check them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check them out.
Okay,
I'm
move
gonna go
yourself
look at
over
what's
to
on the
them.
table.
Move yourself
This
over to
was-
those goblets.
Clearly
I'm looking around the
occupied by
cauldron
someone
here.
who does
I look to
not
see
care
if there
about
is a
hygiene.
ladle or something to stir this mess with.
Yeah, you can find something like that. Make
It
an
melts
investigation.
if you put it in.
Stir it and see what happens.
Cackle like a witch too.
It doesn't. It's not like a Looney Tunes cartoons where it like dissolves the spoon or anything.
That's what I'm saying. He puts it in and it dissolves the spoon.
Like a burnt match.
Well then.
Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't smell too appetizing. But you
Okay,
can
but I
definitely
don't like-
ladle it up.
I don't stir it in like chunks of like people parts like float to the surface or anything weird like that either, right?
No, it doesn't look like, you don't see eyeballs or anything in there.
That's what I was picturing.
Make a investigation
Like
check.
A big toe.
Ahead.
It's made from
Ahed's
people.
investigation check.
It is
Okay.
green.
And this
if
one I have to make like a cooking check because I got nothing.
Investigation.
Great green globs of
It's
grease.
green, so
There
it's
you
made
go,
for
big
people.
guts.
Oh, that's Nilvar. Never mind. I had a 19.
All right, 19. These goblets are silver. Pure silver
Oh.
goblets.
Pure silver, eh?
Yes.
We could melt that down and make good use of it.
Oh yeah.
I'll look
it's
at
worth-
Hessus
worth
and
a chunk.
I'll take the sleeve from underneath the chainmail and kind of rub some of the gunk off to show that it's silver, and then I'll hand them over to you.
To who?
To
Hessus.
Hessus.
Me.
To you, yeah.
2 silver goblets.
I
There's
hold
3 of
on
them,
to them.
right?
How much does
Um,
silver
right.
weigh? It's 2. 2
If
silver.
you need somebody to carry it, I'll carry it, but I figured you'd
I'm
probably have a better chance hawking them or making use of them.
How much do you think a silver goblet weighs? There's no way. There's no
It depends
weight.
on how big it is.
So silver's
If it's a
pretty-
large goblet, I'd
It's
say around
pretty
5.
heavy.
Yeah, I'd say-
Silver's pretty
pounds.
weighty.
I'd say both. I'd say they're 2 pounds a piece.
At least.
Yeah, 2 pounds a piece for these.
Okay.
Let
2
me go
pounds
to the right
silver.
page here. We're
Sure.
now inside. There
I'm
we
not
go.
sure how much I can carry,
Oh, wait.
but I'm at about 100 pounds right now.
Is it 2 or 3?
Oh, you might have said 3.
Yeah, it's 3.
Oh,
3.
2 were tipped over.
2 are tipped over. 1 is sitting up straight. There are 3 goblets. There are 3.
Hey, Corey, I got a question.
Yes.
As an herbalist, can I look at this concoction in the cauldron and try and guess what it is? Or would it be more of an arcane thing, or is it just a cooking thing?
It's just a cooking thing. Yeah, you could use your herbalism proficiency, herbalism kit roll.
Okay.
If you want to click on herbalism to figure it out.
It's goblin chili.
Mmm. Right? That sounds amazing.
Goblin.
Yeah,
I don't
you have
know.
no
Made
idea.
of ground goblin.
It's soup. Delicious soup.
It could be cleaner for all I know.
Somebody ought to
unless-
taste it.
Or
Perhaps if there was like
pesticide.
a direct opposite to cleaner, this would be like a filthier. I think that's what this is. Something that you use to keep all the people that make cleaner in business.
The direwolf has no, really doesn't want to go into this room. He doesn't like the smell.
It's kind of what I thought. That's why I left him outside.
Where did I put Trichithus?
Good
Does this
question.
cauldron have a lid?
Oh no, he's in the cauldron. He's probably out in the hallway
He's probably, like,
somewhere.
out here.
dropped in
I don't see him. Oh, there he
Yeah.
is. He's very hard to see.
He stumbled in. He's so tiny.
Does the cauldron have a lid?
No. No, it's open to the air.
This thing, I bet this thing is really hard to wash.
I'm gonna do a quick.
Where would you carry it to?
You're pretty
I'm gonna
sure. You're pretty sure they don't wash it.
I'm going to do a quick search of the room
What's
just
your
to see if
plan?
there's anything else of interest here.
Nah.
Okay.
You're
If not,
No,
then
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
even
go to that
making-
door.
make you roll. There's nothing else in here.
I'm gonna check this door I'm next to.
Okay.
Traps.
You do not detect any traps.
All right, I think this one's clear too.
Who's
All
opening
right.
it?
If she gives the okay, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
It explodes. Yeah. A bunch of poison darts come and shoot you right in the face.
A bunch.
Yeah. A whole slew.
Like 50.
Yeah. They just keep coming. I'm already dead. And bodies just laying there.
Still-
Wow, whoever designed this was really creative.
Boom.
Had a
door.
lot of time in their hands.
Open.
I like that the two guys that normally open our doors, Lugru and Ahead, both have horrible facial wounds.
Yeah, right.
Well, I
That's
mean,
probably unrelated.
sometimes they're not going to be lucky.
Well, let's go.
So I want to start using my jerky to lure the direwolf across the room.
Okay.
Since he doesn't want to come in here because of the smell, I'm just going to hold a little bit under his nose.
All right, that'll work. That'll get him across the room.
Nice.
So you can move him across. Troy's like, oh, I'm glad to get out of that room. Man, it
COVID
stunk.
here.
These goblins eat just the worst stuff.
What do you think that was in there?
Garbage.
Yeah. I don't even want to fathom it.
Okay, so there's a little thing down south of us, and there's a little alcove a little further up the thing. Man, my screen is refreshing so slowly, it's moving around all crazy. Can't move my guy. All right, I'm just
It's
going
this
right there.
dynamic lighting, man. It'll slow down a computer. But it's so cool to look at.
It is.
I'm gonna come down into this alcove and see if there are any kind of secret pathways or switches I can find.
That's
Is that not
I
a door
believe
up
that's
there?
actually a door.
Oh, I don't see any.
Yeah, that is a
I see
door.
the door.
It is. You can open it if you like, or other things that you do with doors.
Kick it open.
Just to be
I
safe, I'll
gesture
check
for
it.
you because you're the one with all the skill.
Okay, I'll go walk over and open the door.
No, I meant Hessen.
Oh,
Good.
well then I'll stand here like a good boy and be patient.
First, I'm checking it for traps.
All right. First, you're checking it for traps. With an investigation of 14,
Mhm.
you do not find any traps.
I will ready my
Right.
sword and rapier, and I will get the door. I'm next to her
Man,
this time.
These people just were not into traps, I guess.
Okay.
Lucky
opening
for
the door.
us.
We'll see in a minute.
Boom. And I have some box text. This room is empty except for a pair of wooden bunks. Pair.
Awesome.
They're bunk beds.
This room is so
I spend the
small.
next 2 days casting mend on the bunk beds so that they
Is
look
this
nice.
supposed to be a prison cell or something?
I could use these back at the hut.
Well, you did, when you checked the door, there was a lock for that door, but it wasn't locked.
It wasn't locked.
Interesting.
Well, I'll take a
Is
quick
there-
look around.
If there's nothing in the room, what's the point of making sure you lock it?
Okay.
Is
You're
there a
gonna-
key?
You're going to take a look around the room?
Yeah.
You can make a perception check.
14.
Yeah, it looks like a normal room. You don't find anything quite interesting about it.
I'm going to move
No,
over to
there's
this other
nothing here.
alcove.
Okay, the next alcove?
You should light the bed on fire and then close the door behind you.
And I'm going to listen to the door
Or
first.
not.
Okay. Make a perception check.
19? Not bad.
Dang, you're being really good with those perception checks.
It's these elven ears of mine.
Yeah.
And the scar on my face also rattles whenever noise is around. It's a little bit extra
It would be
pressure.
useful if you didn't have ears.
When
Yeah,
Gohan
exactly.
whistles, it really hurts you. Gives you a headache.
Yeah, exactly. Ah!
So you hear snoring.
Ooh. this might be an opportunity to catch somebody off guard, but at the same time, I'm not exactly sure who is in here. But I'll look back at Nilavar as I see him crest around the corner, and I'll do the shh, and I'll point to the doorway and do a little gesture like this.
I'll wave my hands at the others that are advancing and do this, and then I will point to where Ahead is around the corner from y'all.
So I'm going to be real loud if I try to sneak into this room, but I'm still going to try to stealth. I'll look at Heseth.
Wait, I step forward.
You can't see Hethys.
Reach up. Huh?
I was telling Ahead he can't see Hethys from where he is.
Oh, I thought she was right behind me.
No.
Sorry.
I'm right around.
That's Luke.
I step forward, and I look at your armor, and I readjust some of it for you, and you feel stealthier. And then I move back. You would normally have advantage on stealth, but it'll just cancel your disadvantage, putting you at normal.
He put a rubber band around your keys.
What did you cast on him?
Blessing of the Trickster.
All right, let me.
I can grant stealth for 30 or advantage on stealth for 30 minutes to anybody except myself.
Okay, we are going to give you a little icon to denote that you have a cool power on you.
Yay!
There we go.
I feel like such an honored position now.
Blessing of the Trickster.
So I will quietly open the door as stealthily as I can.
You grab the handle and you slowly turn, and it doesn't move after a certain. It's locked.
It's locked. I'll turn back over. Has anyone found a key?
I have a key that I found on one of the goblins.
Bring it here.
I'll hand you the key. Here, see if
Okay,
this
I'll take the key and I'll try to use the key to unlock the door.
Okay, you put the key in the door. You try and turn it, and it doesn't turn.
Okay, so this isn't the right key.
She has other keys.
Yeah.
I mean,
She pulls out like a janitorial key ring with like hundreds of them on it. Yeah.
No, I just
Wait a second.
hold
Let me find the key.
Yeah. Which I'll kind of look back and go, I mean, what's the plan now? There's a creature behind this door sleeping.
Do you really need to go?
Why are we opening the door then?
So we can kill it?
Or make friends.
Yeah. Or simply
Totally.
confront. Or simply confront.
I mean, were you? I mean, I guess you were like unconscious when all the goblins attacked, but I'm not trying to get.
So he pulls out his hand crossbow and loads it.
Oh, so he's ready for action.
If you guys really
I mean, I
wanna
could
go through
bust
there,
the
I
door
can-
down.
No.
It would definitely wake up whoever's in there, though.
Please don't bust the door down.
If we don't
Tarek.
want to
Pick the
contest the
lock.
door, we can then go to the
Tarek.
next room over.
Tarek, listen to Crystal for a second.
Oh, I didn't hear what she said.
If
I
you
can't
guys
hear Crystal.
really want to go through this door, I can try to pick the lock.
As you say that, I hit myself on the head and reach into my pouch and pull out a thieves toolkit. I'll pop out the tools and then start going to work.
So you're not even going to let Heseth do it. Okay.
I mean, she can if she wants to, but I'm not bad at doing.
She could, but she'd have to move you because you were sitting there doing it.
Well, yeah, I was also right in front of the door, so I figured, why not do it?
Okay.
I'll give it a shot. If I can't do it, then I'll let Heseth try. I'll switch it up.
Sure.
Okay.
Make click your thieves tools.
Now we know that we have two people that have interesting hobbies.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a not so upstanding character. I rolled a 6 though, so my lockpick breaks. Obviously, this is
You
Skyrim.
rolled a 2.
And yeah.
Plus 4.
Yeah,
So-
you don't know. You feel like this lock is an enigma, and you're not sure.
Bigger than me.
You know what? Make a
I'll look back
stealth
at you
check.
with
Make a
question.
stealth check to make sure you don't wake
Make
up
sure
the
you
people on
do.
the other side with
Sure.
your bumbling.
That makes sense.
Like you didn't
Just like
break a lock.
jammed thing in there.
Roll another one. You have
Yeah, that's
advantage.
actually what I
No,
did.
You have.
no,
he doesn't
you
have
don't
advantage.
You just don't have disadvantage.
It's okay. The DC was low,
That's good.
so you did make it.
I'll look back at Heseth and give her a kind of like a shrug, like I don't know, beyond me, and I'll kind of hand the tools over to you
She has her own
and
set.
Yes,
back
I do
away
have
from the
my
thing.
own
Yeah, but I
set.
didn't want to.
I'll give it a
you
try.
know.
Move out of the way and let her in so she can.
That's what
open
I'm
the door.
doing.
Okay.
Trying to. There you go.
You go stand on her.
We both
Exactly.
rolled
I'm gonna
twos, but I
climb
got
over
bigger
her,
bonus.
and then
All right. Make a
Stealth check.
stealth check because 2s are not good, but you only need like an 8. Well, you made it. You both rolled a
Success.
9 stuff. Y'all are just not doing it. It's just not happening.
I can do this. Let's just move on.
we can circle back around. Yeah.
If we don't find what we're looking for, we'll come back.
Okay. As you make your decision to go further into the depths of this Abbey's basement, we are going to have to
Stop.
say goodbye until next week, until next Tuesday. So I hope you all had
Bye,
fun.
everybody.
Tarek, I'll talk to you about your elf stuff. Lugaru, Colin, I'll talk to you about your book that you have and what it means for you in the future. And we'll all
Yeah.
come back next Tuesday for another episode of The Dead Unicorn. Thank you, everybody. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
All right.